Why you dey buy fake product, yeah? Make you dey careful, no go damage your life. You've got one life to live.
Buy original.
You should know where to go. The SON. Don't touch, don't touch.
It's fake.
Don't touch, don't touch.
It's bad.
Don't touch, don't touch.
It hurts.
Don't touch, don't touch.
It destroys.
Don't touch, don't touch.
It kills.
You should know where to go. The SON.
Call it a complex assignment or difficult task, and you won't be wrong. It's an exercise that exposes some officials of the Standards Organization of Nigeria to great hazards, yet these men and women still rise to the challenge of removing bad products from the shelves. What is the motivation behind these brave and patriotic officials of the Standards Organization of Nigeria? What are the inherent challenges on the job faced by these men and women? How has the activities of the SON Inspectorate and Compliance impacted society? We have answers to these questions and more as the agency celebrates World Metrology Day. A warm welcome to your program Standard and You, your guide to product quality and safety. My name is Ifeyinwa Okonkwo. Do not go anywhere. I'll be back shortly.
I want a situation where in the future, when you see a SON person, either in your market or in your shop or on the street, you bring him close to you and say, welcome, come, beer, let's talk. Because it's your brother, it's your friend. But I cannot be your brother if you don't know I'm interested in protecting you. Like they say, on your way, son, with Rando.
Welcome to the world of standard and quality, where we offer you information on product safety and quality. The program is Standard and You.
Choose life and live. Buy original. Be original. SON.
Glad to have you back on the program. It comes to you on Monday at 6:30. We begin the program by telling you that the Director General of the Standards Organization of Nigeria, Malam Farouk Salim, has charged operators of the nation's health sector to ensure that all measuring instruments in the health sector give accurate figures to support medical personnel in delivering quality service. This was contained in a press statement by the SON boss in commemoration of the 2021 World Metrology Day, observed the world over on the 20th of May every year. Lucy Ulugbe tells us more.
The DG noted that the SON has invested a lot to develop capacity in the field of measurements and urged Nigerians to take advantage of the agency's Metrology Institute in Enugu State for greater efficiency in calibration of measuring equipment nationwide. The SON Chief Executive disclosed that the National Metrology Institutes, including that of Nigeria, participate in measurements comparison coordinated by the BIPM to ensure the reliability of results nationwide. Farouk Salim disclosed that the NMI has over the years developed capacity in primary standards of measurement in volume, flow, pressure, length and dimension, mass, force, temperature and electrical. The theme of this year's celebration was Measurement for Health, as released by the Bureau International de Poids et Mesures, BMI, and the International Labour Organization. The theme was chosen to create awareness on the importance of calibration.
It's part of the mandate of the SON, working with relevant stakeholders to elaborate standards and enforce same in Nigeria. How well has the agency fared in tackling the menace of fake and substandard products in Nigeria? We shall tell you what men of the Inspectorate and Compliance are doing to clean the markets.
It's a known fact today that any consumer buying any product at the market exercises great caution not to buy fake or substandard products. These bad products keep finding their ways into our markets because some unscrupulous importers have continued to bring them into Nigeria. Over the years, the Standards Organization of Nigeria have continued to evolve strategies to check the distribution of these products in Nigeria. The Inspectorate and Compliance Directorate is the agency's police that monitors goods coming into the country to ensure that they, among others, comply with the Nigerian industrial standards.
The landscape is full with people who want to circumvent the system, who don't want to play by the rules. That is why it is challenging for us to want to make them see. Of course, as a regulatory agency, we are not here to punish people. We are here to make them understand. But when it comes to products that endanger life and the environment, we have to bring in our boots and stamp on their activity in order to put them to... Oh, it's difficult. It's a very, very difficult trade, quite all right. But we do our best to ensure that they conform to the standards of those products that they are selling. I make examples of tire, electric cables, and gas cylinders because they are the most dangerous items that are easily faked or easily, the substandards are just proliferating everywhere in the country. That's why we ensure that we get to them. If we don't get them at the ports, which is our main problem, we follow them to wherever their warehouses are and track them and, of course, destroy them because we are permitted by law to destroy products that are substandard if we follow the due process in doing so.
It's not an easy task when one considers the population of the country, the various borders and the various constraints faced by local producers of goods. It's a daunting task for officials of the SON monitoring these goods from the ports, even when the SON is no longer at the ports.
We are already handicapped because of the basic situation the way it is, and now our hands are both tied in the back because we don't have access to the ports. Now there are potential things going on with new bills, ease of doing business, and some of the proposals are that we are not even going to be allowed totally to even follow intelligence of badly imported products on the streets. Right now, as we speak, most of my employees spend dangerous times on the street chasing containers with police. If most of us here are old enough to have kids who are already working condition, can you imagine your son, electrical engineer or biology major, who happens to be posted to enforcement, and now he's chasing people on the street who have just imported products that may likely kill people or set somebody's house on fire. So let's even assume the police protected him when he's checking the container. Now who's going to protect him when they go home? So we are exposed, our hands are tied, we can't inspect properly like a professional in the ports. We can't even impose, as our right is by the Act, to check those products outside or in areas where the private importers go to offload their goods. We can't go to stores to do that because there is always a potential for us to be stopped completely.
It will interest you to know that as far back as 1988, the AIDA panel recommended that SON should have 10,000 staff at least to cover the whole country. But today, the staff in SON are not up to 3,000. And we have 774 local governments, and we have 43 offices all over Nigeria. And we're expected to ensure that, apart from the enforcement itself, our officers go to the market to ensure that the goods in the market meet the requisite standard. It will take, more than enough manpower to get there. But right now, we are constrained in the area of manpower. Of course, for intellect and dedication to duty and the prowess of the staff themselves, we are doing our best, to be honest, within the limited capacity. And like I said before, no system is 100% efficient.
Despite these challenges, the agency has made giant stride at combating the menace of fake and substandard products through intelligence gathering, market surveillance, officials of the agency in the Inspectorate and Compliance Department often go the extra mile by making personal sacrifices to tracking a fake or substandard product moving to a warehouse. The unscrupulous importers of products always want to be ahead of officials of the SON, but often discover that officials of the Standards Organization of Nigeria are not only ahead of them, but always trace their goods to their hidden warehouses.
So with the intelligence and the information people give us, they use it to get back at one another. So it's a very complex thing. But by the time we're in the port, the problem would have been solved. Not 100%, but at least that is the future that I see. While we nip it at the point of entry, I think this problem is half solved.
Working with the police, the Nigeria Customs and other sister agencies have been quite interesting and rewarding over the years. This strategic collaboration has helped the SON in no small way to record a large number of seizures over the years, as explained by SON's Director of Inspectorate and Compliance.
I'm overwhelmed with the support of the Nigerian police, because without them, we will not follow any container, even if it's carrying human head. Our surveillance teams are attached with police officers from the first CID here in Lagos and all over the country. There's complete synergy and very, very vital commitment and relationship between us and the Nigerian police force. With the customs, the same. Without them, we wouldn't be able to even know that some of the products are life-endangering. Of course, we are on the NISIS 1. We seek to be NISIS 2. NISIS is the information system of the... But even knowing it electronically does not tell us the quality. It only tells us that, oh, this is tire. It is not all tires that are bad. But thank God you have informed us that this is tire. So we can follow it with our own surveillance and monitoring team. And when we discover that the tires are good, we let go. So we are getting very fantastic cooperation from the Nigerian Customs and the Nigerian Police. They are our major sister agencies, security agencies, and the civil defense, of course. Let me not forget that. They are cooperating with us, and we're collaborating very well with them.
The management of the agency has committed billions of naira to acquiring state-of-the-art equipment to succeed in the task of elaborating and enforcing standards. Today, the agency has more laboratories with world-class facilities to enhance its operational efficiency. The SON periodically engages stakeholders and the public through seminars, sensitization to educate Nigerians on the dangers of fake and substandard products. The truth is that more arrests can be made, leading to the evacuation of these bad products from their hidden warehouses when you, the consumer, provide the agency with useful information about goods suspected to be substandard or persons you know dealing on substandard products.
Welcome back. About a month ago, officials of the Standards Organization of Nigeria, led by the Director General of the agency, uncovered a warehouse where a large number of substandard tires were kept in Asheshe, Ogun State. Those tires have been evacuated to the SON's warehouse in Amuwo-Odofin, Lagos.
About a month ago, this warehouse was sealed by officials of the Standards Organization of Nigeria. It houses a large volume of substandard tires. These tires are brand new but substandard because they were stuffed into one another, thereby compromising on its quality and endangering lives. After undergoing necessary tests and failed critical parameters, the tires were evacuated to SON's warehouse to await court order for destruction.
Any tire stuffed, the quality is automatically compromised. So no matter how good it looks, it will still fail the test that is subjected to. Most of the accidents that are caused by burst tires are as a result of the compromise of the quality through activities like this. The manufacturer did not expect you to bring it or to transport it to its point of destination the way you did. So you are now affecting the quality of the tire for the manufacturer. because that was not his purpose. He just produced it and you bought it and you put it, in order to circumvent custom duties and in order to get maximum transportation value for the container, you decided to compromise the the quality of the tire. So it's not right at all.
Discovering these hideouts where unpatriotic importers and greedy businessmen store substandard products wouldn't have been possible without information from well-meaning Nigerians.
We rely on human beings and we rely on them for information. And knowing the deleterious effects of tires, they will help us a lot if they just see, our mantra is, if you see something, say something. So if you see anything bad, not only tires, if you know of any other life-endangering product that is in the market, either being adulterated or the quality compromised through activities like this, it's incumbent on you as a Nigerian to help because you don't know where the tire will end. So we are imploring and begging the public to help us with information and intelligence information like this.
The street value of the seizure is about 600 million naira, a great loss not just to the greedy importer, but the nation too.
There are tires that were not compromised. Nigerians are employed here, and of course we have a law that provides what we'll do exactly to people who perpetuate activities like this. So we are going to, after destroying the tires, if there are other avenues in the law that we have not explored, we'll go ahead and explore them. And that will end the matter.
The only thing I remember as we did drive, the next time I opened my eyes, I see myself for hospital. People would say, "Na expired tire put me for this condition."
Hey, yeah. Tire na chemical o. Abeg, make you dey check your tire DOT number to sabi when e go expire. Passenger wey love him life must sabi the tire DOT number o. New tire sef na only 4 years e get to expire, whether you use am or not. To sabi the date when e go expire, just add 4 years to the last digit of the DOT. Expire tire or tokunbo tire fit cause road accident. Beware.
Standards Organization of Nigeria, SON, improving life through standards.
It's a form of electronic commerce which allows consumers to directly buy goods or services from a seller over the internet using a web browser or mobile app. With the penetration of mobile phones, increased access to internet in the country, plus the COVID-19 precautionary measure on social distancing, Nigeria's e-commerce sector received a boost as more consumers tapped into the ease and cost-effectiveness of online shopping. Guess what? I'll be sharing 5 standard tips for online shopping right after responding to your messages. My name is Halimot Osifo. Welcome. Abdulmajid from Abuja says, "I like your awareness on TV. I'm a supplier of roofing sheets, and most of the time when we go to the factory, we are given substandard materials. Aluminium roofing sheets that should be 0.45, they give us 0.23 and say that is what is available. What do we do?" If you know that the product is substandard, you shouldn't accept it. You must insist on quality, because if we insist on quality, then there will be no market for substandard products. Anonymous message says, "I bought tire for SUV. Surprisingly, the tires cut under 6 months of usage." If the tire is brand new and still within the warranty period, then you can seek redress. Go back to the seller, make a complaint. If nothing is done about it, then you should visit the nearest SON office. Gift Okon from Lagos says, "I'm enjoying your show. I really appreciate." Thank you so much, Gift. We hope to serve you better. Amos Peter from Borno says, "Why is it that some electrical cables are not up to 100 yards as declared?" It's because of some greedy businessmen who simply want to shortchange consumers. However, SON is on the trail of these unpatriotic importers and businessmen to ensure that Nigerians get value for their money. Anonymous message says, "I watched your show. You are doing tremendously well. May God strengthen you. Amen. Nice to hear from you. Now to 5 standard tips for online shopping. Check the identity of the seller, picture and description of the product carefully before placing an order. Search and read other consumers' reviews on the products to guide your purchase. Check the official website of the online marketer for authorized and blacklisted sellers. Beware if the price of the product is too good to be true, and only pay with a secured means of payment. Read and understand return policies and ensure your consumer right to redress is enforced by the platform provider and regulatory agency when dissatisfied with the purchase. There you have it, 5 standard tips for online shopping. 0705-972-4455 is the number to send your messages to with your full name and location. Tag along with us on Facebook at Standard and You, Instagram and Twitter at StandardandYou_. You can watch the program online at youtube.com/StandardandYou. Thanks so much for being a part of the program, and remember, buy original, sell authentic, and use only the best. Enjoy the rest of the week.
Why you dey buy fake product, Make you dey careful, no go damage your life. You've got one life to live.